Jai Hind and welcome to another inspiring stories of Sanvad, where we bring you inspiring stories leading for you to courage, dedication, discipline. Today's episode is extremely special because we are honored to have with us Colonel VK Biala, an Indian Army officer whose story is inspiring, who is a leader, a mentor, and who has dedicated his life to serving the nation. Through this conversation, we will get to know the realities of Army officer, the leadership qualities, and the day-to-day life struggle. So sit back, stay tuned, get ready for an inspiring podcast. Welcome to the podcast, sir.
Thank you, Vita.
So, to begin with, please tell us a little about your journey into the Indian Army. What inspired you to choose the life of a soldier?
A very typical question, but in my case, normally a youth, when he grows, he decides a profession. In my case, it was the other way around. I was born a soldier. I think I was made to be a soldier. When in 8th, 9th, 10th class, other students are involved in studies, or I was in NCC. As in 8th, 9th, 10th, I was NCC's junior division, taking part in shooting competitions, bayonet fighting competition. I was a bayonet fighting champion, passing my A certificate, A1, A2. Intermediate, again, I was an NCC cadet senior division. In 12th, I was a senior under officer, passing my B certificate, passing my C certificate. So my journey, I feel I was a soldier. And I always say, soldiers are not made. Soldiers are born. Your persona is a soldier's. And I was very lucky. God gave me that a gift of being a soldier. And after my graduation, I thought of going in for my army, this thing. Cleared my all tests. Went for my SSB. SSB, Service Selection Board, that approves you to be an officer. I went very casually, thinking, because other boys used to get rejected. So I thought I'll go and let's see. And to my surprise, I was the only one who got selected in the board. So that way, I think I'm born to be a soldier.
That's amazing, sir. So what were the biggest challenges during your training days?
Biggest challenge during my training days?
Yes, sir.
You see, when you get selected, you join Indian Military Academy. IMA Dehradun.
Yes.
Most of the cadets who join, they come from NDA and they come from army background, Sainik school. I was a very raw kind of student who did not have an army background. So when I joined, the biggest challenge is the physical toughness part. Training in academy physically is very, very challenging, very challenging. You have to be physically absolutely tough. I went from a typical civilian background. For some time, I had to make myself that fit to pass, because the passing of the physical tests are very important.
Yes, sir.
There's a 10-mile test. There are races with difficult PT.
With the obstacles in it.
With obstacles. Swimming.
Sir.
I was not a swimmer before joining academy.
Okay.
So learning, we have to pass that swimming test. Okay. So learning swimming and then passing that test. And academy doesn't teach you anything in an easy way. Academy teaches you everything in a very difficult way. If you're a non-swimmer, they'll throw you from 10-meter board and you come down in the water, and you will learn swimming to save yourself.
Yes, sir.
So all these problems come not only to me, but anybody who comes from a background like mine.
Yes, sir.
I was not in an army family. I was not a Sainik school. I was not from NDA. So these challenges were there, but we do overcome. And of course, finally we pass out.
Yes, sir. Well, that's amazing, sir. Many people see the glamour of the uniform, but very few understand the sacrifices behind it. How would you describe real army life?
You see, what you have framed the question is very good. Seeing a person, seeing an army man in uniform, 6 feet tall, dark and handsome, with a OG uniform, with his medals on his chest, with his nameplate, with all the honors which he earns. You see that officer, you see that soldier, it looks very attractive, very glamorous. But behind that, you must remember the story of 𝗃𝗱𝗃.
Yes.
I don't know how many of young boys and girls know the story of. You hear the stories of those soldiers, those officers who have given their life for the nation, who go and die and make the supreme sacrifice.
Yes.
Last year, in one of the functions here, only living Paramveer Chakra is the highest award,
Yes.
highest gallantry award. And in India, presently, there are only 2 PVCs alive. 2 years back, one Paramveer Chakra holder came to Banaras,
Okay.
in one of the functions. I presented him to the society. Imagine 19 years of age. He was just 19 years of age. Kargil war. Pakistanis thought him to be dead. At midnight, in that snow-covered mountains with a minus temperature,
Yes.
when Pakistanis attacked, everybody died. This soldier, who was just 19 years old age, they thought he is dead. He thought, I am going to die, but I must take. In that broken bones with 7 bullets on his chest, that boy took out his grenade and threw that grenade on the Pakistani soldiers. And with his broken hand, he fired a burst of Stain gun. Pakistanis who were dancing with the victory suddenly realized out of these dead bodies, somebody is alive. And they ran away. This boy, at the age of 19, got Paramveer Chakra, highest gallantry award. That's the army. That's the army. Vikram Batra, on his life, there is a movie made.
Yes, sir.
Going and attacking a hill feature and knowingly that you're going to give your life. In one of the functions here in his school, I had read a letter of Anuj Nair, who died at the age of 23. He was to attack, he was to launch an attack, he was to lead an attack. And in army, when soldiers are going for attack, they are asked to write a letter, because this letter may be his last letter. So he wrote a letter. I have quoted that letter in a number of places. You see, at the age of 23, boys are still deciding which
Yes,
career to take. And this boy, as a lieutenant, goes, attacks and dies. And just few hours before dying, he writes a letter to his parents. Hey, Mom and Dad, by the time you get this letter, I'll be shining like a star up in the company of Apsaras, up. And that boy died. So, outwardly, the uniform looks very attractive. The man in uniform looks very glamorous.
Yes,
But
sir.
behind his life,
The sacrifice, the courage.
many sacrifices. The life itself is very tough.
Yes, sir.
A soldier, when he is doing his regimental life, he is made to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
How many of us in the cold winter will like to leave his bed at 4 o'clock in the morning?
That's
Army
tough.
leaves, the soldier leaves.
Yes, sir.
He gets ready, goes for a PT, goes for a firing, trains himself, and carries out the duties assigned to him. Outwardly, it's very good. You go and get inside and see.
The toughness of it.
Very, very tough. And it needs sacrifice.
Yes.
And a soldier sacrifices himself willingly. That's the beauty of being a soldier.
That's amazing. So, sir, in the army, decisions often have life and death consequences. How do officers train themselves to make fast and correct decisions?
You see, there are 2 parts in it. First is, when you go for your SSB selection process, that itself has a psychological part. A psychologist approves you. He approves you seeing your mental condition, your psychological balance. So when you are becoming a soldier, you are mentally made that way. Secondly, when you join academy and when you train yourself in NDAs, 3 years and 1 year in IMA, they make you go through the toughest of conditions. One is you have inherited that quality. Second is you have acquired that quality by virtue of your training, and you make yourself, like I just gave you an example of swimming.
Yes, sir.
You are not a swimmer. They throw you from 10-meter board and you come down and you learn swimming.
Just
and you
to
become a good
survive.
swimmer.
Yes, sir.
So these are things which are very appealing, very appealing, very appealing. Yeah.
So, sir, when they test through the psychological testing, so they provide the situations or just the questions?
No,
in it?
you have asked me a question. So I'll tell you for the benefit of aspirants who wish to. You see, when a boy clears his written, he is called for the SSB. That is known as Services Selection Board Interview. In India, that is the only procedure which is very scientific, very, very scientific.
Yes, sir.
First 2 days, you go through psychological test. Your psychology is assessed. Through psychology, your mental makeup is assessed. Your leadership qualities are assessed. Your situation reactions are tested. The psychologist carries out first the IQ test. IQ test is all verbal, non-verbal, syntax, mathematical. Then you have a story writing test that is known as TAT, thematic appreciation test.
Okay.
They make you sit in a hall with a notebook, and on a screen in front,
They will provide the image.
image comes for 5 seconds, 10 seconds,
Okay.
and you have to make a story.
Story on it.
That is story writing, TAT, thematic appreciation test.
Yes, sir.
Then they have something known as SRT, situation reaction test. They give you a booklet in which half a line is a situation is given, and you have to write that. Simply, you get a lottery of 1 lakh rupees, what will you do? Just write. You get into this situation, what will you do? SRT. Then there's something known as a word association test.
Okay.
A word is flashed on the board. You have to immediately make a sentence. जैसे हिंदी में इसे वाक्य प्रयोग.
Yes, sir.
So that is word association test, situation reaction test, IQ test, and thematic appreciation test. These tests tell a trained psychologist, a psychologist who's sitting there to judge you, whether you are meant for army or not.
Oh.
If you're not, then they say, okay, thank you, you're not fit. Then the further tests are GTO test, Group Testing Officers test, in which you have outdoor and indoor. Okay. Outdoor, there are physical obstacles you to do. Is something known as group testing.
Yes,
Officer test. That is also leadership quality and decision making. Then you have a group discussion. Then you have something known as extempore lecturate. Like a pack of cards, topics are written. They ask you to pull out a card, give you 2 minutes, and you have to speak for 5 minutes, 6 minutes. It shows your presence of your knowledge, your presence of mind, command over your language, and authority over your language, and brevity in how, in smaller words, you can express yourself. These are very important. Group discussion. There are 20, 30 candidates sitting. The officer who's conducting tests comes and says, okay, gentlemen, here is the topic for a discussion. And if you do not know your topic, if you do not have the language command, if you do not have the confidence will only come if you have the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
If you do not have the knowledge, you will not have the confidence.
You can't speak well then.
You can't speak.
Yes.
For your information, I must tell you,
Yes, sir.
when I went for my SSP, the topic that was given, except me, nobody knew about the topic. Except me, nobody knew the topic. So I got up to speak on that topic. When I spoke few words, then the other candidates realized what is the topic. And they tried to speak. The officer conducting the interview knew only this boy knows the topic and others don't know. So he said, sorry gentlemen, this discussion has been one-sided. Only one candidate knew about the topic. For the benefit of others, I may give another topic. So he threw another topic for the benefit of other students.
Others also.
On that topic also, I was a master. I got up to speak. He said, son, you need not speak. You have spoken enough. Let others speak. So all these things are very, what I can say is very appealing to the students.
Yes, sir.
Gaining knowledge is a continuous process. You don't prepare for an exam. At my age, I still write. I still make notes. I still prepare this thing. See?
Yes, sir.
Learning is a continuous process. If you start learning early in your life and you have to appear in an interview like mine, you will easily be, not only you will get through, you will get a sabashi from the officers who are conducting it.
That's commendable, sir. Okay, sir. So what worries you most about today's youth and what gives you hope?
You see, I will not say today's youth is very responsible because they have more exposure to the media. During our time, we used to have one local newspaper, no TV and radio, most of the times giving songs. Today's youth has lot of opportunity to learn. Now it is, I always say one thing, I always go around telling, you see, one's personality is sum total of two facts. One is what he has inherited from his mother's womb.
Okay.
Something he has learned from his parents, from his mother, is through his genes. Second is what he picks up from the surroundings, from his peer group, from his the knowledge available. There are two facts that makes a boy or any person, his personality. Now, option is to a student. What he wants to become, what he wants to learn.
Yes.
And has he set his goal? And if he set his goal, is he trying to achieve that goal? What the famous lines of Swami Vivekanand, उत्तिष्ठित जागृत प्राप्य वरा निबोधत, उठो जागो और लक्ष्य, अगर लक्ष्य निर्धारित नहीं किया है, and the famous lines of late President APJ Abdul Kalam, he used to say, dreams, because the dreams only turn into reality. Yes. So you have to dream, you have to decide your goals. Boys, I see in my own friends and relatives, they don't make their goal very clear. You go to any family's house and you ask, beta kya banoge? So he start thinking, मैं क्या बनूंगा? We as a students, our goal was very clear. Our goal was so clear. In my college books, I used to write Captain V.K. Biala when I was in 8th standard. So friends used to laugh at me. Do you think you will clear your interview? I said yes, and I got. You have to have a goal, and to achieve that goal, you have to decide. You have to read. One thing, another day I gave an interview. Boys don't read. Book reading is the best hobby.
Yes, sir.
Book reading is the best hobby. And if you can learn, I want to convey, if I have given a chance to deliver a talk in the school, I'll give my example.
Sir.
I was a little kid in Allahabad. I was staying in a traditional mohalla type locality. And we had a public library which are missing nowadays. in nowadays colonies and there are no public libraries.
No, sir.
We used to have a public library that fortunately still exists in Allahabad.
Okay.
Its name used to be Gyan Pustakale. In my very young days, when I was 6th, 7th class, I used to go in the morning to read newspapers. I used to go.
Just to go there and read the newspaper.
Every day I used to go. For me, I thought it was part of life. For the elders who used to see me, they used to say, yeah, this boy comes every morning to read newspapers. Evening after my food, because those days we used to have early dinner, around 8 o'clock. After that, I used to go to the library and read books. Before my 10th standard, I had finished half of Hindi literature.
Amazing.
Mansarovar, Premchand ka Mansarovar Kahani, I read through the entire. So in the annual function, the locality walas, they honored me when I was in 8th standard. So I thought, what is unusual in this? Going to library and reading book. When I grew, then I realized it was an unusual. Reading anything that you find, you must read. Okay. You must read.
Yes.
Boys don't read. And unless you read, your horizon won't be widened.
Yes, sir. Then you will be staying confused and couldn't get your goal actually, because in this era of abundance of resources on the social media, generally boys the young people are confused what to choose.
Not only confused, what worries me
Yes.
as a senior citizen, what worries me is that the content available on social media
is abundant.
But 80% of those are useless.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Even when I get up in the morning, I switch on my mobile, 90% of the contents are absolutely useless.
Yes.
In fact, I thought of writing to the government that on social media there should be very positive contents should be there. Those are not there. Yeah. Boy has to look for, if boy has a desire, he has a ambition, he will look for very positive contents.
Yes, sir.
I at my age, there's nothing much to look forward to. In my case, I have achieved whatever I have been. But you will be surprised on my social media, on my this thing, I chat with ChatGPT.
Oh.
I can show you just now.
Yes.
I pick up a topic.
Okay.
And I ask ChatGPT, tell me. And he says, I'm very happy you have chosen this topic. And that explains to you. How many of our boys ask social media platforms
Yes.
like ChatGPT about leadership qualities, about many good things? No, they are not doing it. Yeah. They must do it. I had to come for this lecture, this podcast. Sir. Though I am otherwise a prolific orator.
Yes.
I have won national debates in my college days. But even then, I go to ChatGPT and I say, I have to deliver a podcast, guide me. And it tells you.
Yeah.
How many of us are doing it? I say, learning is a continuous process. You start early and you continue to learn. People my age who have some wisdom still gather knowledge. You'll be surprised, even at this age of mine.
Yes, sir.
I improve my English. I improve my vocabulary. How many of us do it? That's what I want to convey to the boys and girls. Yeah, you have a life ahead. And if nothing else, for your self-esteem, for your self-satisfaction, you must read. Yes. You must acquire knowledge, or as much as you can.
Yes, sir. That's how one could effectively use the social media and for the purposes.
Using of social media, gaining knowledge. I say, okay, you don't appear for exam. You may be from a rich family. You may have to do a business sitting on your father's this thing. But if you are a knowledgeable person, the society in which you live will give you respect.
Yes.
I always differentiate between literate and educated. There are two words in English.
Yes, sir.
You can be MA, you can be PhD, yet you cannot be a Vidwan. Okay. A 7th, 8th class person can be very educated. Our
Yes,
parents,
sir.
my mother was not very highly educated, but she was very learned woman. What she taught me, no book on this earth can teach me. So, पढ़ा लिखा होना ही पर्याप्त नहीं है, विद्वान होना है.
It doesn't go just with a degree.
Yeah, it is nothing to do with degree.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I know persons who have degree, but they can't speak two words.
Yes, sir.
And if you have a knowledge, if you are a highly man with wisdom, you don't need, nobody will ask you for a degree.
Yes, sir.
In today, our Prime Minister, you see his persona,
Yeah.
and nobody knows his degree,
Yeah, exactly.
how educated
sir.
he is. But he impresses everybody. That's what
Yes,
I
sir.
want to convey to the boys and girls. Read, read and read. Other than your textbooks, decide. The other day I was in a Sunbeam school student, my relative son. I told him, read your textbooks, but at least 10 to 15% read other than textbooks.
Yes, sir.
The hobby of going and sitting in the libraries is not there.
Yes.
In my teenager days, I used to spend almost, I can say, 20% of my routine time in library. Sit in the library, you will desire to pick up a book and read. That's missing.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, what is the biggest responsibility of an army officer? What does patriotism truly mean to you?
You see, responsibility of an army officer, if you're talking purely from the army point of view, we are essentially soldiers.
Yes.
Soldiers are meant to fight. And to fight, to lead your men into war. Our basic responsibility is to carry out the task assigned to us. That task could be a war. That task could be anything. We are trained to lead our men to victory. That's our ultimate goal.
Yes.
And we strive to achieve that. Whatever we do in everyday life in army is meant to successfully achieve our goals that's assigned to us as an army officer, as an army leader.
Yes, sir. That's amazing. Sir, how do soldiers stay mentally and emotionally strong during difficult situation? What is one lesson from the army that every civilian should learn?
You see, first part of the question is remaining strong, mentally strong.
Yes, sir.
Again, the two parts. It is only the mentally strong who get to join army. I refer to
Yes,
the psychological test.
Yes, sir.
If you're not mentally strong, you will not be recommended to be in army. Then the army training. The army training makes you mentally very strong, physically very strong. It makes you physically strong. Physically strong, you'll be mentally strong.
Yes, sir.
Two things. Then our day-to-day life in armed forces, our regimental life, it itself is made to make you physically and mentally very strong. In your regimental life, the many situations will come when you will feel like giving up.
Yes, sir.
When you will feel, oh my God, kahan phas gaye? No, there are no way out. You have to do it. You have to do it. And that makes, I can, if you have time, I'll give you an example.
Yes, sir, sure.
I was 21, 22 years age,
Okay.
a young lieutenant, a young army officer. I was posted in Arunachal Pradesh, on China border. One of our group of Jawans went on a recce, we call it reconnaissance, patrolling on China border. One of the Jawans, I still remember his name, even after 50 years, I still remember his name. His name was Sipahi 𝗦𝘃𝗱𝗃. He, along with 4 boys, went on a high altitude, and the boy died of pulmonary edema. There's a bimari known as pulmonary edema, in which your breathing
Declines.
gets blocked.
Okay.
absence of oxygen.
Oxygen.
That boy died. There were 4 of them. So 3 of them left his dead body on that 12,000 feet height in a jungle, and 3 of them came back. They came back, and I was a lieutenant, young boy, sitting in the mess. My boss called me. In army, my boss is in commanding officer, CO.
Okay.
CO, my CO was Colonel 𝗃𝗱𝗱. He called me. He says, "You see, this has happened. That Benedict has died. These fellows have left his dead body there. Morning, go and get his dead body."
You alone?
No, with my team. How simple it is. The boss says, morning, leave and go and get his dead body. Prepare yourself. रात को 11 बजे, night 11 o'clock. Whole night preparing, selecting my team. And morning 4 o'clock, I left. The fellows who had come, one of them was to guide me. And he lost the way. I climbed one mountain whole day. And when I reached on the top of the mountain, he said, "Saab, yahan to nahi aaye the." And to go to another mountain, you have to again go down.
Yes.
That it became night. I stayed in that snow, in that condition, without food. With my jawans, I stayed whole night on that mountain. Next day morning, 4 o'clock, I got down, climbed another mountain. When I climbed that mountain, it said, "Saab, iske us taraf hai." So by the time I reached, located the dead body, that dead body was eaten up with the vultures.
Yes, sir.
That human dead body was in pieces. And just about 22 years of age, seeing your soldier's body in a very, very bad condition.
Yes, sir.
What option do I have? I have to lead. I took out my sleeping bag, put his dead body in my sleeping bag, tied him with the rope. We normally carry a rope. We call it land bedding.
Okay.
I tied him in that and then carried his dead body for 2 days on my shoulders. Today I was thinking of bringing that photograph. See, army, first of all, doesn't see age.
Yes.
You are a child and you should not be given responsibility. You will be given that task. You have to complete that task. Come what may.
There's no way out.
When I brought the dead body, till it was in snow, it was not decomposed. When I was bringing it down, it got decomposed.
Yes, sir.
The blood had
Temperature
become,
difference also.
the blood had become pus, and pus of that dead body was falling on my shoulders. So these are conditions. Not only me, most of us go through these conditions. That is what makes a soldier.
Yes, sir.
Like civil service officers, we're not meant to sit in a chamber. No.
Yes. That's amazing, sir. If you had the opportunity to change one thing in India to strengthen national character, what would it be?
You see, we Indians, I generally feel, we lack discipline. We lack discipline.
Okay.
Discipline in our day-to-day life. Discipline should be part of life. Discipline means what? Starting from self. You get up in the morning,
Yes, sir.
as per the time chosen by you, early. You get up, you make your bed, clean your room, and be helpful to your parents and to the society.
Yes, sir.
We Indians lack discipline. That's the biggest thing. And along with that, there are many things which we lack. We lack integrity. And the political scenario in India has helped creating indisciplined lot.
Yes, sir.
You see, I always say leadership is not an authority. Leadership is not something a privilege. No, leadership is responsibility,
Yes, sir.
which we don't do it in this thing. And not much to say, armed forces are carrying forward to this this fact? Maybe because in armed forces, discipline is imposed on you. If you are not disciplined, you will be punished.
Yes, sir.
Plus your training. So these are basic things. We Indians, I have been to whole world. I have been to Europe 20 times. They are also human beings, we are also human beings. But they follow discipline. They follow some kind of life.
Can you justify it with an example?
I'll just tell you, very interesting.
Okay.
I gave that example in one of the lectures. I was in Vienna, Austria,
Okay.
capital of Austria, Vienna. Vienna, they have that square where markets and... I was sitting on a bench.
Okay.
I saw a lady, a European lady, carrying a small little pup, doggy.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And that doggy shat, उसने Latin कर दी. I was watching her. She was carrying a small little bag. She opened that bag.
Yes, sir.
She had a small scalp kind of
Okay.
खुरपी जिसे कहते हैं.
Yes, sir.
She picked up that doggy's shit,
Yes, sir.
put it in a bag, wrapped it, and put it in the...
Trash.
Do we Indians can even think of doing it? Can we ever think of doing it? No. We cannot. हमारे दिमाग में नहीं आ सकता.
They carry it with themselves throughout whenever they take the pets out or something like that.
आप देखिए, like for tourists, they also have horse rides. They attract tourists. In Europe, wherever you find a horse ride, you will always see a bag hanging at the tail of that horse, so that the shit of that horse doesn't fall on the ground. In India, nobody can even imagine that.
Never.
The day-to-day discipline, because they're that way. I have been to Japan.
Yes, sir.
It's something one must learn. One must learn.
It's the duty of the civilians too. It's not just all upon our government.
I in my notes I have written this.
Yes, sir.
To improving upon the society is not only the responsibility of the government.
Yes.
It is the responsibility of each and every citizen.
Yes, sir.
And only 5 to 10% like me, we follow that. If I am traveling in a train, and if I see a family dirtying that train,
Yes,
I'll stop them. I'll talk with them.
Yes.
If I see a man standing and urinating on the roadside, I wait for him to finish and I'll tell him, don't do it.
Yes.
At least there's somebody to tell him. I do it. Chaps feel bad about it, but I do it. People like me, like I say, we all are soldiers in our society. You don't need to wear uniform to be a
Yes, sir.
soldier. Soldiering has ethos. Those ethos can be followed by every citizen. We in army, when we join as an officer, something known as OLQ. OLQ is officer-like qualities.
Okay.
Army trains you, inculcates in you those officer-like qualities. So those officer-like qualities are not only meant for army officers. Those officer-like qualities, like discipline, like integrity, like loyalty, like honesty, these are the qualities. And army officer doesn't have to copyright on this. Every civilian, every citizen of the country must have integrity,
Yes, sir.
must have discipline, must have loyalty, must have all the qualities. Why shouldn't they have?
Yes, sir. It's not just all upon a soldier.
It is not
it's of
what we in India say, अरे वो फौजी है ना इसलिए, but तुम क्यों नहीं हो? तुम क्यों नहीं हो?
You are the citizen too.
Yeah.
You have the responsibility. Okay, sir. So, do you think the younger generation is becoming less disciplined due to social media distractions?
I will not say. Why blame social media to this?
Exactly.
देखिए, discipline is a word what I can say is, you see, it starts from family. How much your family teaches you.
Yes, sir.
Because discipline starts from the family. Unfortunately, nowadays, very few families have those traditions of teaching your child a sense of discipline. Then the boy himself, the girl or the boy, himself adopting the way of a disciplined life.
Yes, sir.
See, I'll just give an example. Just a few days back, I was in Bareilly. So I was in an army gathering.
Okay.
So serving army officers who are brigadiers, generals, there was one brigadier. He came and said hello to me.
Okay.
So he asked me my seniority. So I told him my seniority. He said, sir, that means your age is this? And I said, yes, this is my age. He says, but you don't look that aged. What is the reason?
Okay.
So I told him, it is a self-discipline.
Yes.
He says, no amount of self-discipline can make a man look younger by so many years. I said, yes, discipline will. Discipline, we have not realized the importance of discipline.
People just take it as a mere word. Discipline, morals and all.
It's what I can say, like simple thing. When I joined army, I was 20 years age. I was not shaving.
Okay.
In academy, shaving is compulsory. You have to shave every day. That day and this date, exact 50 years, I have never come out of my house unshaven.
The discipline. Yes, sir.
Nobody's asking me, but it's my discipline.
Yes, sir.
And fellow like me, there are many of us, we will never leave our house unless we are well dressed, unless we are presentable.
Yes, sir.
I see even army of senior IAS officers appear unshaven. Nothing annoys me more than an unshaven man. It annoys me. See, these are things. At least you can do is take care of your own self.
Yes, sir.
And once you take care of your own self, then only you can tell the society.
Yes, sir.
I have a very bad habit. Now I have almost stopped it. If I see a man not properly dressed, and if one is wearing a tie and not wearing a proper tie, and I'll go and tell him. Most of them don't feel bad. They thank you. Yes, you have improved. So we must convey, we must tell everybody. Least that you can do is that take care of your own self. Impose the discipline on yourself. Very small things like spitting on the in the open. I don't like it. I don't do it.
One of the most common things we see daily.
Most common thing. I don't like it. And I'll talk over a person if one does it. Urinating on the roadside. I think it's the worst thing that man can do it. He's worse than an animal.
So do you think that if government puts charges on all such activities, will there be any change?
You see, ours is now bringing me to a very negative side of the society and to the governance. In India, if a government says to improve, do this, public will start abusing government. 2 days back, Modi ji made a statement that the world is a crisis there. Let's conserve oil. हम लोग गाड़ियाँ कम चलाएं, पेट्रोल की बचत करें. Modi said this.
Yes, sir.
We must do this, we must do this. And now the social media is full of abusing Modi ji.
Sir, they are saying it like we need it from the politicians itself. Like
That's what I'm saying. Why are you looking to the government for everything? Why, it is not your responsibility. Isn't it your responsibility?
Yes, sir.
Like you dirty the road and you say, झाड़ू लगाने वाला नहीं आया. First you dirty the road, now you looking for a झाड़ू लगाने वाला नहीं आया. We in India, our democracy has made a mockery of our system.
Yes.
For everything, we say government. Government. You will urinate on the road and you will blame government. See?
Yes, sir.
So, what I want to convey through this dialogue today, we must, as a citizen, feel our responsibility towards the society and towards the nation.
Yes, sir.
We can contribute in our day-to-day life for the betterment of the society and for the betterment of the government.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So, what is your advice for the students aspiring to join the armed forces, especially the female aspirants?
See, I have elaborated a lot on joining army,
Yes, sir.
joining armed forces. First of all, you have to decide what you have to do. If you aspire to be a soldier, to be an army officer, you have to prepare yourself
Yes, sir.
mentally and physically.
So, everything goes same for the female aspirants too?
Absolutely, because
Okay.
army has not differentiated
Yes, sir.
between women officers and you'll be surprised, they go through the same training
Yeah.
which a male counterpart goes through. And I take pride in seeing those
Yes,
women
sir.
officers who are doing training in NDA and OTA. You have to be mentally very tough,
Yes, sir.
very sharp, and physically very strong. Because the army, the physical standards are very demanding.
Yes, sir.
Very demanding. It is, and in army, the physical standard is part of the discipline.
Yes, sir.
So I will tell boys and girls, if you aspire to be a soldier or join army, prepare yourself well, especially the mental part, the psychological part.
Yes,
If
sir.
it has in you, you will get through.
So, one can train their psychological part and
Yeah,
Okay.
one has to. At least you can train yourself.
yes, sir.
You can train yourself. I was in my 8th, 9th standard. Since I always thought of joining army. In my summer vacation, I used to go to my relatives' places. I used to carry my IQ books.
Okay.
You'll be surprised. I used to carry my IQ books. And I used to solve those IQs. Verbal, non-verbal, syntax.
While you are at your relatives' places.
I was in a village.
Okay.
Carrying that, we used to see लड़का करता क्या रहता है सारा दिन, हैं? 2, 3, 6, what next? 8, 9, 10, what next? Verbal, non-verbal, syntax, non-syntax, and I used to do it. See,
Yes.
देखिए, preparing for any competition or any exam is not one day affair.
Yes, sir.
Even a boy who joins civil services, it is not one day's work. Gaining knowledge for the purpose of enlightening your personality or for clearing an exam is a very continuous process.
Yes, sir.
And boys and girls, you have to go through the SSB, and I have elaborated on the Service Selection Board
Yes, sir.
procedures, and prepare yourself.
Okay, sir. So, what are some myths about women in the army that you should like to break it?
I haven't followed. What?
Like, there are some myths for the women in the army that you would like to break it.
There are no myths. There are no myths. Army is a setup, is an organization. Once you are in uniform, you're all equal. You're all equal. And women officers are doing very well, very well. And there's no discrimination.
Yes, sir.
In fact, if there's a ladies commanding officer and she has a male subordinate, he will give the same respect which he will give to a male boss. I just want to leave this word with you. Another 2 months, 28th UP Girls Battalion NCC is going to have a lady commanding officer. Do call her in uniform.
Okay.
Do call her in your school. Boys and girls will get inspired to see a lady colonel.
Yes, sir. We are in it. 28 UP Girls Battalion.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
the boys will get inspired.
Okay, sir. Can you share one unforgettable experience from your service life?
One experience that I've just told you about just 22 years of age,
Okay.
bringing a dead body from the Chinese jungles. And There are many more. There are many more. Taking decisions. My battalion was coming from a exercise. I had 30 vehicles of my Jawans and one civilian vehicle met with an accident with one of our vehicle. My Gadi had my Jawans and that bus had civilians. The casualties were both sides and I was the only officer present there. Option was to first I save my Jawans who are less critical, then to save those civilians who are very critical.
Yes.
And standing on that site in that hot summer, in that very serious accident, I extricated 11 dead bodies from the bus, and I took all the injured to nearby civil hospital. So these are things. Once we caught a terrorist in Kashmir. That terrorist survived. We had the option of killing him then and there. We thought if we kill him, we will not be able to get information from him. If we just shoot him down, he must be carrying very valuable information. We asked him to surrender. That man surrendered. We caught him. Now the officer decided, iska kya kare? We thought we must interrogate him. We must interrogate him. And then once you interrogate him, then you have to hand him over to the police.
Yes.
When I was asked to carry that person to the civil police station, Handwada, hotbed of terrorist, his fellow colleagues, his fellow terrorists would ambush me en route to take him out of my custody, knowing that this attack will take place. You prepare yourself, carrying that terrorist in my vehicle for almost 20 kilometers, the fear of being attacked by his friends, knowing that there may be heavy encounter, but then say, okay, that be the be, and we go there, we do it. You are going in a convoy from what was that place? And en route, you get an information that just ahead, the terrorists are there to lay an ambush on you. What option? You can't stop.
Yes.
Because if you stop, then you're further exposing yourself to danger. And if you cross, they will encounter you.
Yes, sir.
The option is to drive fast. Even if they attack, they will not be able to kill all of us. So, we decided there is a culvert, there are terrorists who have laid their mines and they will attack you. Bhagwan ka naam, get ready to encounter, tell your boys to be ready and drive fast. And when we crossed, they reacted after our Gadi had passed. When I reached my mess, I switched on the TV and I'm watching that place has been attacked. They were planning to attack our
Vehicles, yes, sir.
because they see the red taps.
Okay.
Because they want to kill a senior officer. And I crossed through and I went to my officer's mess in transit camp. And I said, oh my God, if I had 5 minutes ka delay,
Yes, sir.
they would have taken me on. And that way you escape death many times, but always grateful to God. And
Sir.
you are mentally prepared otherwise. You have your common uniform, you are a soldier, so death is inevitable. If you survive, it's fine.
Well, sir, you have described it so well. So now we will be having a quick rapid fire round. Okay, sir. So, sir, one word that defines the Indian Army.
One word that defines Indian Army, I'll say integrity.
Okay.
Foremost. This is one thing which cannot be compromised in army. Anything can be compromised, but integrity of a soldier, integrity of an officer cannot be compromised.
Okay, sir. Discipline or passion?
Discipline. Discipline. Passion is no place.
Okay. Tea or coffee during duty?
Oh, in my case, I'm a tea addict. He's smiling.
Okay.
I'll just tell you one anecdote.
Okay, sure.
When I was in army, I used to go for my operations, for my war operations. My jawans knew that my boss is a tea addict. They used to carry my tea arrangement even in the thick of war. Other officers knew अगर पूरे बैटलफील्ड में कहीं चाय मिल सकती है तो ब्याला के पास मिल सकती है. My jawans used to make a pipa. They used to put a stove in that, and they put a kettle, that aluminum kettle. And my whole life, my subordinates knew I'm a tea addict.
Amazing, sir. Early morning parade or late night briefing?
Early morning parade.
Okay. Your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration, what to say? My biggest inspiration, you want me to say an iconic figure?
Yes, you can say.
In my army life, there are many soldiers who inspired me, but I'm highly inspired by the life of Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw.
Okay.
If you want to learn soldiering, learn the life of Field Marshal Manekshaw. Otherwise, there are many. There is one very famous battle in 1962 war, Major Shaitan Singh. See his war. There is a movie on his life.
Okay.
These soldiers who have done so well in their life, they have sacrificed their life. They are the one who inspire you. To me, no filmy hero inspires me.
Okay.
No, it is only a soldier inspires me.
Okay, sir. So one quality every student must have.
I must say discipline.
Okay, sir.
Discipline in all walks of life.
Yes, sir. A place in India every citizen should visit.
In modern day, go to Kargil. Go to Kargil, and there's one other place I'm forgetting where Major Shaitan Battle of Major Shaitan Singh's life.
Okay.
That inspires you. Every boy must watch that movie, Life of Major Shaitan Singh in 62 war. That memorial. Any war memorial, go there and just sit and think and read those names who laid down their lives for the nation.
Yes.
They are the one who will inspire you. They are your tirth. Your tirth is not Ganga Yamuna. A tirth is where the soldiers have laid down their lives.
Yes. So a message for the youth in one line.
Same what Vivekananda said. उत्तिष्ठ जागृत प्राप्त वरानि बोधत. उठो जागो और एक लक्ष्य निर्धारित करके लक्ष्य पाने के लिए बढ़ते रहो. That is the goal. Make your goal, decide your goal, and do everything to achieve that goal.
Yes, sir. Okay, so before we end today's inspiring conversation, what final message would you like to give to our listeners?
There are many things which I wish to say. I am a very great propagator of discipline, self-discipline. Then I'd say knowledge. Read. You don't read. We don't read. Gain as much knowledge as you can. And the last word, be a factor for the improvement of the society and to the nation. Contribute as much as you can. Not way of money. Contribute by your deeds. What best you can. This is the line I want to read.
Yes, sir.
For the youth.
Okay.
आज का युवा सिर्फ देश का भविष्य नहीं है, वो देश की वर्तमान शक्ति है. और उसमें यदि अनुशासन, चरित्र और ज्ञान है तो वो अपने देश के लिए बहुत कुछ कर सकता है.
Yes, sir.
Country needs you. Country needs you. And you must be ready to do everything for your country. That's the thing. And the desire should be very strong. It should be the self-motivation. Motivation doesn't come from anybody. It is self-motivation.
Yes, sir.
A youth of today must be ready. Don't look up to the leaders, politicians. Don't get inspiration from the politicians.
Yes, sir.
Get inspirations from the figures, historic figures who have done something for life, for the nation.
Thank you so much, Colonel Sir, for sharing your inspiring wisdom words and your mentorship with us today. Your journey reminds us about that it's not just about fighting the battlefields, it's all about sacrifice, leadership, and the courage. To all our listeners, we hope this episode inspired you to become more dedicated, disciplined, and selflessly contributing towards the nation. Thank you so much, sir, for coming at our podcast, Sanvad. I, Sidra Sultan, your host today, thanks you for being here with us, and we will be soon approaching you with more new inspiring stories. Till then, Jai Hind and thank you.